Hello everyone, we are back in American Trucking Simulator, and if you watched the last video you will know that I swapped accounts to get the DLC that I already had. So we're going to start anew. I already made a profile. That's his name. There's everything you can look at. The only mods I'm running are realistic weather and graphics, real companies, gas stations, and billboards. I just like this Ford truck mod. Realistic drivers and real life fuel prices. That's about it. So as you can see, we have a lot more to go by, and I was correct. It's Colorado, Utah, and New Mexico out of all this. So I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 states. But that's alright. Aha, there's me. Last night, I made the part 2 episode, and I was really, tired and out of it. I was slurring my speech. I was saying things that weren't what was being shown on screen, and I kept stuttering. I kept repeating myself like that. But I'll try to deter from that. So we're here in Fresno. This is where our headquarters is. And I've already done the first initial job. This is the favorite truck that I selected. I just like its body style. Personally, I don't like how far apart the mirrors are from the window. Because in the other truck I had, the Volvo, you could look straight ahead and you'd still be able to see on your left. But I might just not buy that. So we'll do our first official job. I've got the first little starter job out of the way. Now we can do our first real job. I'm going to sort it by price. We're just going to see where it takes us. So I'm wanting to get out into California, or not California, Colorado. I want to get up into the mountains and maybe Alamosa or the Lamar. Lamar would actually be really cool. I think I'm getting my areas mixed up. Well, regardless, I'd like to get out more east, not just because they're DLC, but just, I'd like to. So let's see what we got. Ooh, right off the bat, we got a $7,100 job from Fresno to LA. It's a pretty light load. It's another frac tank. That's what we did last night. One of the jobs. Let's see, here's another one for nuts that goes to Sacramento. That goes more north. San Francisco. That's if I can help it by going east, that would be cool. But it looks like we don't have any. There's Stockton. That's not that long of a drive. I wonder if I can get one from Stockton to Carson City, and then maybe get one to Eli. I also don't know if I'm going to take out a loan. I'm going to try not to. Santa Maria, Oakland. Seems like all these are California, it keeps me inside of California. Which I was going to say I guess I'm alright with, but I kind of have to be alright with it. Alright. We'll go from Fresno to LA and see where it takes us. Alright, here we are. Looks like we're in a Western Star. Looks kind of similar to the one I drove the other time. Start her up. I love these startup noises of these trucks. It's just so good and realistic. That's not too loud. Kind of dark in here. No, turning the lights on doesn't do anything. I do like the overhead radio and all the buttons. Yeah, let's get on the road. We got 220 miles, 4 hours and 45 minutes. I'm kind of wanting to do multiple videos today, but what I'm thinking I'll do is I'll do this job, because I kind of want to have more shorter videos instead of greater long-term videos. I like doing both. I think we hit that curb. That's alright. So I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna do this job, do this video, and then I'm gonna get the next one set up, and then start another video. We'll just see how it goes. I might turn the audio down just a little bit. I had to remap my controls and all my settings, so not everything is exactly how it was. But I can still always readjust. I kind of like Fresno. I mean, the first time I ever heard that word was, the Fresno pepper, which is a real pepper. That'd be funny if it was actually grown in Fresno. Maybe it is. There's that tractor we saw. I might change my FOV, or my tilt. I'm also trying to be more mindful of my braking. I just gotta pull up here to see. I got a new mail, cool. Like, I mean, like, I'm braking softer and trying to be more gentle. You all turning. Heck, I can go. But yeah. I think maybe I'll have to start turning sooner. Because I remember I was complaining about I was complaining that turning at high speeds is really slow. I gotta get over a bus. And I was just complaining. But I think if I were to turn sooner into the turn, it would still give me time to go wide enough so I could keep it in the road. As long as there's not a curb or like a barrier that I would have the possibility of hitting while turning, it doesn't really matter because it's just dirt or gravel. But it is what it is. I do want to check out this mail. Wrong button. Which one is it? F1. There we go. Let's see, what's this mail? I think it's, yeah, used trucks. We can now buy used trucks. But we cannot get a loan. Yet. I could get a loan. We would owe, you know, I say you know a lot. We would owe, I think, $1,500 to $1,700 a day, which, if you think about it, is really not that bad considering when we get our own trucks, we'll be doing $7,000, $8,000, like the, you know, $8,000 to $12,000 jobs every time, every round. So it wouldn't be too straining or strainful. It just wouldn't be that bad. But I kind of feel like that's sort of like cheating, in a way. Even though it is realistic, kind of. I just like taking things and doing things realistically. I'm all about realism in games. Some games. Turning sensitivity is a little funky. I think I turned it up a little higher than it was to compensate for the slow turning. Let me fix that really quickly. Alright, I turned it down to 0.55, down from 0.65. It's a little high. Some traffic out today. A little cramped. Bakersfield, next 2 miles. It's kind of funny how the way I used to, or not the, like, the way that I know, or the reason that I know some of these Californian, like, cities and towns is because I watched a comedy special on a guy that lived here, that like lives in Northern California, or just in California. I think LA. I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce his real name, but his first name is Gabriel. Nickname Fluffy. Yeah, I don't know if you've heard him. He's really popular, and I think he's hilarious. I'm not trying to take credit for anything or show off anything. I just genuinely like the guy. Shout out to Gabriel. I think it'd be kind of cool to meet him someday. I say that with people that I think would be cool to meet. And I'm not saying he wouldn't be cool to meet, but I'm also saying, like, or thinking, like, what would I say? What would the conversation be? And I always overthink like that. It's just become a bit of a problem in some of my life. But I mean, he's a cool guy. He likes meeting people. You just meet him and shake his hand. That's all. Wonder if he knows any Chuck Norris jokes. Possibly. Alright. Well, looks like we're passing through Bakersfield. Because I know there's a part of it that's Oildale. Is that Oildale? I mean, I would kind of just guess that that's Oildale. Kind of looks like oil. Like an oil factory. I don't know much about the towns. Well, I don't know any about them. I just know what their names are. What they are. It's pretty cool. Well. Seems I've run out of dialogue to discuss. I'll catch you in a bit. Okay, we just came out of those hills, winded around, past some kind of random event, but now we're about 40 miles out, 1 hour away. We're almost there. I don't know if I'm going to do a second job or if I'm going to just keep this. Again, we'll see. Man, this graphics mod, the graphics mod I downloaded on this one was different from the one I downloaded over there, and I gotta say, it looks just as good, if not more beautiful. I love the sky. The sky is really awesome. So you gotta get over up there. Let me go ahead and just do that then. Okay. Bumped the mic there. This microphone, it is cheap, but it's a lot better sound quality than my headphone mic. Because, I mean, it's a tiny microphone. It's like an actual, mini stage microphone on a little stand, and it just plugs into my PC. And I gotta say, for how small and cheap it looks, it's really good quality. Just for how it looks. Oh, I just had deja vu. That's weird. But anyway. Get over. Oh, that's the 5. This is the 10. I gotcha. I feel like one of these times I should do a trip without following the GPS. I'll have to do it with a truck that doesn't have it. Wait, why did I get over? I need to be in this lane. Oops. Mistakes happen. Did I need to get over? I did. Crap. Sorry. I'm all over the place. I couldn't... I thought we had to go up and it would come down. I didn't know there was going to be a diverge. This is that same turn we were at. That's right, because we came to LA and then we left LA. Doing the same thing here. We came to LA, now we're gonna leave LA. If I really would pick a place to start, if I had every DLC, it'd either be Montana or Texas. One of the big states to start in. I know if we went into either, we'd probably be in those states for quite a long time. I'll work on getting more, though. Oops. Also didn't use my blinker. I've made a habit of putting the parking brake on at stoplights, red lights. And sometimes I forget they're on, and so I just go, and then it's awkward because then I'm slow, and then I'm pulling up traffic, and blah 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 blah. It's not a huge issue. Roll the window down some. Now the truck's loud. I roll it back up. Oh, there's a speaker up there. I didn't even notice. I do genuinely like the interiors of these trucks. Like, just look at those, like, cabinets up there. That's the coolest thing ever. Cabinets in the back of a sleeper. I'd never even been in one of these semi-trucks before. I mean, I've been in a truck similar to this, but it wasn't a full semi-truck like this one. It was like a dump truck. One of those smaller ones with the actual dump on the back of it. Where are you going? Okay. Looked like he was gonna hit me head on. Worried me. I also downloaded realistic drivers, which I did show that. So the drivers should be more realistic. Oh my god, is that trash from the graphics mod or is that base game? That's legit. That's actually amazing attention to detail. Look, even down there you can see all the graffiti. I'm pretty sure the graffiti is part of the base game, though. I don't know about this trash. I could be part of the graphics mod. There we go. Waste my air brakes. Sometimes I do that. I'll just spam the brake with realistic air simulation turned on, and it just deflates me. Yeah, there's the Mac I drove. Not exactly. Same one. You're gonna turn green. I feel like I should have turned already. Oh. Yeah, now it's about to turn green. Right? That's red. Okay, yeah, now I can go. It's gonna take... Well, yeah, it's gonna take / be a while before we get our own truck. But I'm tempted to just get a loan and then do it right away. I won't do that. But I might. We'll just see. I'm indecisive. My tail's bob. Do I go? It says wait for the lane to clear. I gotta pay a toll. Well, the company's gotta pay the toll. Oh, it's a security check. That was quick. I'm gonna hit that barrier back there. I need to get my lane, too. I've seen one of those. They move shipping containers. Or like their own vehicle. With a crane. I can do that, right? That doesn't seem that difficult. Where is it, though? Let me pull around and look. Okay, just back in between these. Seems... Oh, yeah. That's pretty easy. It's not that bad. I say that, then I'm gonna end up damaging the truck or hitting something. I hope these videos are enjoyable and, like, entertaining to watch. Because I know by nature I'm not a very entertaining person. But I feel like I could be. I just need to try different things. Probably gonna post a video about a different game today. Instead of posting 2 of these videos. Oh, don't hit it. Might need to readjust again. Yeah, I will. I got enough room? Okay, I'm gonna cheese it. Just a little. Hope that cop's not for me. Was that cheese an illegal cheese? Alright. There. And there we go. Load done. 221 miles, 4 hours 40 minutes, $7,100, and 446 XP later, we leveled up. Nice. Alright, I'm going to go straight for long distance, because I want to make it out to Colorado, without having to do several jobs to do it. Well, that was a good first order. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If there's any suggestions on games you want me to play or anything different you want me to do, leave a comment. And I'll see you next time. Take care.